Hi everyone, it's Rachel Devlin and I'm a contributor for International Living, and I'm smack bang in the middle of Chiang Mai with my mum, who is also an expat. So hi Pam, thanks for coming along today.
Hi Rachel.
And we're going to answer top 6 questions that people ask, potential expats ask, when they're thinking about moving to Chiang Mai. So we will begin. First question, what's so great about Chiang Mai?
Well, the great thing for me is the food. It's wonderful. It comes from every country in the world. You have huge choice. And the most amazing thing for a small city is there are 2,500 restaurants, and you just never get through them all. Every week we try a new one. The Thai food is delicious. That's probably one of my favourites, but there is everything else for you to try too.
Yeah, you can get pizzas and hamburgers. There's lots of Western meal choice options, and there are places where you can sit on little plastic chairs in the street and get noodles for very cheaply, and there's beautiful high-end places as well with hatted chefs working here, so huge range, wouldn't you say?
Yes, and the price range is pretty good. It's in American dollars. It's from about $2 for a little hole in the wall to a beautiful restaurant for about $10.
Yeah, but I think I really love the lifestyle in general here. It's a beautiful city in the northern part of Thailand. It's a little bit cooler than a lot of places in Thailand, and it is Saratha city. It's a skyscraperless city, so it's a sweet, understated city surrounded by beautiful jungly mountains, and we have a large river, the Ping River, running through, and also historically there are very old walls and an ancient moat. So there's lots of historical things that I really like here, that you're just walking down the street and you'll find ruins that are 700 years old. I think that's part of the magic here, don't you?
And one of my favourite things, of course, is the mountain, which is very spiritual and has a golden temple on the top, and it seems to cast some sort of feeling all over the city. It's like magic. And the moat is fascinating too. The mountain, I think, is the most interesting because it also gets you home. You know where to go. It's quite a complex city because it has a moat, and you're always crossing the moat to get places, but the mountain always gets you there. So we have a mountain, a moat, and a wall, a very old, ancient wall.
Sums it up well.
Can you give me the lowdown on visas? That's always something we need to know about.
Yeah, that's usually people's first question. So with a visa here, if you're over 50, you're allowed to go on what they unofficially call a retirement visa. You do need to have some money in the bank, and I think it's around about $26,000 that you need to put in a deposit into a Thai bank account, and then go through some form and some processes, and then you can get a visa for a year, and each year you have the option to extend on that visa. At the moment there's a little bit of talk around people having to have health insurance. Nothing has happened at the point of time of filming this, but we'll keep you updated on that one. All right, next question. Is the health system okay?
The health system's great here. One of the things that I found when I came that I was amazed at, you go to a hospital and you don't have to wait. At the most, you might wait half an hour, but we seem to get in to see the doctor very quickly. And there are 7 hospitals. Most of them are private, but not that expensive. We have one called the Bangkok Hospital, and it's probably classified as about a 4-star hotel. It's a little more expensive, but that option is there for that sort of luxury if you want. But mainly the hospitals are easy to get to because there are so many of them, and the service is wonderful.
I went to just meet a specialist about an ongoing condition that I have, and I just wanted to meet the specialist and talk about my problem and sort of make a bit of a plan of what to do in terms of my health care, and I was only charged $5 for that visit. Obviously visits depend on how much time and what type of things that you need, but that's a small visit to just a doctor about something minor is probably around about $14, I'd say. Okay, next question, Pam.
What's the real estate market like in Chiang Mai?
Well, I think it's a pretty good time to get into the real estate market in Chiang Mai. There's actually a glut of condos, rentals. It's a renter's market. Rentals are very easy to attain, and you'll find rentals in the areas that you'll like. And really, if the most basic form, you could be paying $100 a month rent, but that's just a room and a bed and a toilet, bathroom. That's no refrigeration, no kitchen. But the average is probably around about, I guess, $400 a month. But you can really rent things, rent bigger places that are a lot more expensive as well. But you can get a nice condo for around $400, $500 a month in a new condo with nice, fully furnished as well. So,
and there are houses. You can get houses in the city, or you can go out of the city. A lot of people go out of the city because they want quietness, and they live in lovely houses with land. That's another option for you.
Yeah, depends if you want to live in the city and be convenient to everything, or live in the country and have the view of the mountains and the green rice fields.
The rice fields are beautiful.
Yeah, and I guess to rent a house in the city or out further in the country, they're around about the same price. It's really about how much room you get in the house. So I suppose you can rent smaller houses quite cheaply in the country, but if you wanted a larger family house, if you're moving over with a family, yeah, it would probably be about the same. So that might be about $600 a month, but it could be more than that.
And they're decorated quite nicely too. They're quite comfortable.
Yeah, they are. Modern.
Nicely modern.
Okay, next question. What is the climate like? Pam?
Well, it's hot, 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 hot. But we do have some sort of seasons. We have a rainy season, which we all really love because it cools it down a little, although it makes it pretty steamy. The other season is hot, hot, hot. And the season around about Christmas time is cooler. The days are hot, but the evenings are balmy and very pleasant to be out in. We all love that season.
The great news is that a lot of condos have swimming pools if you like swimming to cool down. The average temperature is about between 68 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, but we do get days that are over 100 too. So apparently it's great for people with arthritis, this climate.
Are there any pitfalls in living in Chiang Mai?
Look, I absolutely love living here. This is a place with a soul, but I think probably the biggest thing to be aware of if you're thinking about moving to Chiang Mai is that there is a season around March, April where the locals burn and the air quality can get pretty tricky. If you had respiratory issues, I certainly wouldn't live here. We get by travelling during that time. We have filters over our aircons and we have air purifiers in our homes, but that's probably the worst. That's really probably the only pitfall about living in Chiang Mai, isn't it?
Yes, I would say it was the main one, especially if you have lung problems. It wouldn't be advisable.
But it hasn't turned you off living here, has it?
No, we cope. We get through it.
We
or
love
we
it.
leave, or we can leave, or we can go away for a holiday.